When Disney closed earlier this year because of the coronavirus pandemic, Disney also canceled all existing Disney dining plans and then canceled the further sale of dining plans. And up to the day of recording, Disney hasn't said when or if the dining plan is going to come back. Now, me personally, I do believe that the dining plan is going to come back. It is very popular and super important. Disney knows this, and if I had to take a guess, I think we'll be seeing the dining plan coming back around early to mid 2021. So, because there's no dining plan right now, it raises the importance of a question that already a lot of people ask themselves. What's better, the dining plan or just simply paying out of pocket? Now, the dining plan is super important, especially to a lot of people, including me and my family. You know, whenever we go, we usually get the dining plan. But now that there isn't a dining plan available, what's better? Honestly, I wish that the answer were a simple one. You know, this one's better, this one's worse. But actually, the question is a super complex one with a lot of factors that go into it. So today, I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna give you the pros and cons of both the dining plan and paying out of pocket. We're gonna talk about it for a little bit, and I hope that I can shine some light into this and help you make a decision as to which one is better for you. First, let's start off talking about the dining plan. Now, if you're not too familiar with the dining plan, I actually did create a video about a year ago explaining everything about the dining plan. You can find that video right about here in the I button or in the description below. Now, from when I made that video to now, there's been one major change to the dining plan. Disney actually added a brand new plan to the Disney dining plan. It's the Dining Plan Plus. So this was kind of like the middle ground between the regular dining plan and the deluxe dining plan. So with the regular dining plan, each person gets one quick service credit and one table service credit per day. So with the Dining Plan Plus, each person gets 2 credits per day to use however they want. So you go to 2 table service restaurants, 2 quick service restaurants, or 1 table service restaurant and 1 quick service restaurant, however you want. Now, the first pro that I would like to talk about the Disney dining plan is the fact that it could actually save you a lot of money. So if you plan it out accordingly, you could actually end up saving a lot of money. So let's actually run a scenario here. Let's say that you had the Dining Plan Plus, which is $94.60 per person per day, and you were actually having an incredibly magical day at Magic Kingdom, so you decided to go to Skipper's Canteen for lunch. So you go in there and you decide to order the Dr. Falls Signature Grilled Steak as $34. Then you go down to desserts and you decide to get a Kungaloosh. I had to get this when I went to Skipper's Canteen just simply for the name. It was actually pretty good, but just the name sold me. I don't know why I found it so funny, but I just got it. The Kungaloosh is $9, and then you go down. You don't actually order a soda, no. You decide to go for the Schweitzer Slush, since signature beverages are included in the dining plan. Now this slush, incredible as well. It's $6.50. Now that brings your total to $49.50. If you implement the 6.5% sales tax, that increases the total to $52.72. So you continue your incredibly magical day at Magic Kingdom, and to close off your day, you decide to have dinner at Ohana in the Polynesian Resort. Now Ohana is $55 per person. So you don't order a specialty drink, you just decide to get the soda that's included in the price. You enjoy your dinner, it's $55 plus the sales tax, it's $58.58. So that brings your day total to $111.30. You see there, you just saved almost $20 in that day. So although $16.70 might not seem like the biggest money saving scenario in the world, you could actually increase the day total. I mean, you could have gotten a signature beverage in Ohana. You could have gone to more expensive restaurants, and that total also doesn't include the 2 snacks that you get per day and the resort refillable mug. So you actually do end up saving a lot more, and every day that ends up adding up, and you could save hundreds of dollars. Now this brings me to my second point, which is the snack credit and the resort refillable mug that's available with the dining plan. So you get 2 credits per person per day, and you can find some incredible snacks around Walt Disney World. And if there's an Epcot festival, most, if not all, food items that you can find at the festival booths go in as a snack credit. So you can take advantage of those snack credits in an awesome fashion, have amazing food, and it actually does increase the value of the dining plan. And also the resort refillable mug. So let's say that you either go to a quick service restaurant at a resort, or maybe you're just hanging out at the resort itself. You could have that mug with you, get some soda or drinks, and just hang out, eat in that restaurant, and you don't have to pay for drinks. That is a huge benefit. Now, you can get the resort refillable mug without the dining plan. You can buy it, but it's included with the dining plan. It's just an extra benefit. especially if you take advantage of it. Another pro of the Disney dining plan is the ease of mind. Having your food already paid for before your vacation starts, it gives you such an ease of mind, and just it keeps you in that vacation mode the entire time. You know, you get to go to the restaurants, enjoy this awesome food, and not have to worry about the bill. All you have to do is pay the tip, but you don't have to worry about that big bill at the end. It's awesome. All you do is just scan your Magic Band, put in your PIN, and you're done. It is that awesome, and that ease of mind and just staying in that vacation mode, it makes your vacation a lot better, trust me. Now let's talk about the cons of the Disney dining plan. And the first one that I have on my list, this one is what goes to show that it's not such an easy question to answer. It's because the first one that I have is that you could actually potentially lose a lot of money with the dining plan if you don't plan accordingly. Let's run another scenario, right? Let's say that you're having an awesome time at Walt Disney World, you're just chilling, right? And you decide to go eat at Beaches and Cream in the Beach Club. So there, for your entree, you decide to get the French dip sandwich at $17, right? And then for your dessert, man, you don't know why, but that strawberry shortcake is calling your name. So you go for it, another $8. And here you just get a soda, which is $4.29 here. That brings your total to $29.29. Add in the 6.5% sales tax, you get a $31.19 bill at the end. Then you continue enjoying your day, and you go decide to eat dinner at Grand Floridian Cafe. It's that type of resort hopping type of day, you know? So there you get the lobster thermidor burger at $22. You also get that Florida key lime pie, which is always a good thing to order. Key lime pie is amazing. At $8, you also get a soda at $3.19. Now this brings your total for Grand Floridian Cafe to $33.19. Add in that sales tax, it increases it to $35.35. And that also brings your total day total to $66.54. There you almost lost $30 with the dining plan. So here you just lost $28.06. Now it may not seem like the biggest difference in the world, but that does end up adding up, especially depending on how long your vacation is. The longer it is, the more it adds up and the more money you end up losing. So you do have to plan it out accordingly, and you have to plan a lot. You have to pick your restaurants accordingly. You have to run the numbers to make sure that the dining plan is worth it. It's a lot of planning and very time consuming. Now, me and my family, we absolutely love to plan. We count it as part of a vacation, all right? We sit down, we plan it out, we run through the numbers, we go through all the restaurants and the menus. We do that like a couple of times a year. We love doing it. We count it as part of the vacation. But if you're not a huge planner, then the dining plan might not be for you. Dining plan does require a lot of planning. And if you're more of a person that just, you know, goes with the wind and just decides to do whatever they want on the spot, they don't like to plan ahead, the dining plan might not be for you. Now, the last con that I wanted to talk about, and this is something that has happened to me a lot, is that you may be more inclined to order something that's more expensive at a restaurant than the thing that you actually wanted. So in order to make the dining plan more worth it, you would end up ordering a food item that's more expensive than the one that you actually wanted. So let's look back at one of our scenarios, right? Skipper's Canteen in Magic Kingdom. Let's say instead of the steak, you actually wanted the chicken, which is $24. But then you look at it and you see, man, the steak is $10 more. That's going to increase the value of my dining plan. I'll just go with the steak instead of the chicken that I actually wanted. Now, I do count that as a con. Obviously, being able to order more expensive food might not look like a con, but if you didn't want it and you just ordered it because it's going to make the dining plan worth it, I do count that as a con. I mean, that's something that's not really cool. Like, you should be able to order what you want without having to worry, you know, having that thing in the back of your head, like, is this gonna make the dining plan worth it? You know what I mean? I don't know, it's just something to keep in mind. This also kind of works like a segue into the paying out of pocket section. And the first pro that I have, and arguably the biggest pro about paying out of pocket, is the liberty that you have. When you're paying out of pocket, you don't have to worry about something being worth it. You get to order whatever you want, wherever you want. You get to pick which restaurant you go to, which food items you order, without having to worry about that dining plan being worth it, or you know, let me make sure that this is worth it. Let's pick this restaurant instead of the one that I actually want to go to because the food items are more expensive. It gives you a lot of liberty. Also, another thing, let's say that you go to a restaurant and you don't want to order an entree and a dessert. All you want to do is order appetizers because the appetizers in Disney are actually really awesome. You could do that paying out of pocket. With the dining plan, you could order appetizers, but you're gonna have to pay it separately. And on top of that, you would also have to get the entree and the dessert, even though you didn't want to. So you see, you get that sort of freedom to do whatever you want. Also, in certain restaurants, there are a lot of restrictions in their menu in terms of the food that you could get with the dining plan. An example, Paraiso 37 in Disney Springs. When me and my family went, we went with the dining plan, and like half the menu wasn't available in the Disney dining plan. We kind of felt like, you know what, this restaurant's not even close of being worth it with the dining plan. But if you're paying out of pocket, you don't have to worry about those restrictions. You see, that sort of freedom is something to keep in mind when paying out of pocket. And also, paying out of pocket could end up being cheaper than the Disney dining plan, as we ran with scenario number 2 with Beaches and Cream and Grand Floridian Cafe. On the other hand, it could also be more expensive if you decide to go with scenario number 1, where you go to Skipper's Canteen and Ohana. It depends on how you plan it out, where you go, and what you eat. So you see, it's not so easy of a question to answer. There are a lot of factors that go into it. It all depends on you and what you want to do. And honestly, that is what it comes down to. It's your vacation. You get to plan it however you want. And depending on what you do and what you want to do, you should determine whether the dining plan is worth it or not. You know, pick out your restaurants that you want to go to, plan it out, run the numbers, and see if it's worth it. If it's not, just go paying out of pocket. It really doesn't make a difference. You're still going to be able to enjoy those awesome food items in the Disney restaurants. But if you do decide to go to more expensive restaurants, then maybe the dining plan is worth it. It all comes down to how you want to enjoy your vacation, what you want to do, and what works better for you in your vacation. Now, me and my family, we always go with the dining plan. We actually enjoy having that ease of mind. We enjoy planning out the things, running the numbers, making sure that something's worth it, picking out the more expensive restaurants, things like that. We actually do enjoy it. But right now, me and my family in our current vacation planning right now, I'm not going to give you much details other than the fact that we are planning something. You know, there's no dining plan right now, so we are planning it out as if we're paying out of pocket, and we're picking out different restaurants, and we're looking at the menus, deciding what we're going to order, and having that freedom that we have right now, it's actually something really awesome. So as you can see, you could enjoy the Disney restaurants whether you're on the dining plan or you're paying out of pocket. It all comes down to what you want to do. Either way, you're gonna enjoy it, you're gonna have a magical vacation, and you won't be disappointed. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the points that I brought up, and what are your thoughts on the Disney dining plan. I would love to hear from you. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I upload a brand new video every Wednesday. Thank you for being part of the Disney family, and see you real soon.